but watch your step, so it will be okay. Inside, I must add it, you will see green bunker, which was built 41. Understand? With camouflage. Then you could see other. Okay, now let's go. This is corridor, then we come.
She is no nonsense. I like her.
Who said there's not mosquitoes?
Cozy? It is cozy.
That's a good name for it. What did you say about the pit?
A pit of despair. Oh my goodness. Look, they go all the way through there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you better be careful along in here.
You know what? You let me go in front of you.
Okay, hang on.
You're holding me up.
Am I holding you up?
This is action. This isn't still. Hello, Rocky. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, okay.
Germans at no time destroy all stuff, so that's why they built 7 foot bunkers, so that partly we could explore it. And for example, brick building, here you are. Next to was a post office, police headquarters of security, Mr. Translation. Everybody here, excuse me, everybody here? Yes. Sorry about gas bunker, quick. If you look here, you could see metal ladder to the top. There was a placement for machine gun, and also they put soil and plant grass. So camouflage on the top. Foundation was 5-6 meters. One technical level they got underground. No deeper, because table of water in this forest was quite high. So that's why, according to sir, they didn't build underground here. Only technical stuff. What was protection, they put above ground. Of course, just quick, Alliance knew about this place, but it was too far east, you know. Plane could reach, but difficult to back, and not guaranteed that Hitler could stay here. And in the end of what they didn't want to kill Hitler, they prefer unconditional surrender. Okay, let's move a little more. Then I will show you other administration.
Next step.
Yeah. There's another building back in the trees. Oh,
Mine's trying to focus on good? Okay, so I wanted to explain you that. Okay, a little more. So 2,000 people could work here, but in this group was 300 staff, physician, drivers, secretaries, 17 women. Some of them were working in shorthand writers. This building for sightseeing number 7. main group, high-rank officers, there was a 100. Of course, between construction, they've got normal roads, so after war, Polish people took some artifacts, you know, but, and when they opened for public, idea was keep ruins as a sign of that time. So now, let's go closer, because I would like to show you here some instruction of ceiling, pre-stress concrete. So actually, now we could see stalactite, but these pieces, pre-stress concrete, were transported from Hamburg. 1942, they also built sauna, cinema, so they added more buildings extra because they had to stay longer than they expected, I told you. If you look carefully, pre-stress concrete don't need supporting, because in construction you can find a lot of wires side by side put, you know. So this technology people build bridges. Of course, inside they divided for several rooms. You could see chimney, level of floor, and a similar construction was placed where explosion of Stauffenberg bomb was. What I wanted added, all the time from this office were sent 2 persons to write down during meeting, because Hitler never trusts his generals. He used to say, I'm the best. So after big quarrel with General J, he established this place. What is interesting, Wurfsle was divided for parts, zona. So there was a stricter security zona A, so it was also this building was included, because it was Hitler's place, building for meeting, and also typist office was as a security. Well, when was uprising in Warsaw, 44, you know, Hitler decided to destroy our capital, Warsaw, 44. So after war, Polish communist government didn't care about this part, so that's why a lot of stuff were going. Shutters, because German didn't take, you know, cables, pipe, all was here. Even some furniture, you know. They destroyed, you know, the biggest constructions. So it's a lot of stuff was gone after war. So maybe pity, but not pity, but it was such time. Okay.
Is this 13?
What?
Is this building 13?
No. 13 for his vegetarian. He didn't eat meat. 1 kilometer from here was a greenhouse. And dietitian all the time. Excuse me, Hitler was, farting like a hell. Hysteric. He was hysteric measure, you know, nature. So actually other people, you know, it was Nazi leaders, the best whiskey, the best champagne, French wine, Spanish. That's why it was easy to feed these people, because I must say again, everywhere agriculture. This area is famous for fish, for potatoes, for good milk, butter, etc. And also we produce mostly in each town, you know, brewery we've got, good beer. And also like this. So anyway, they had to have such. Now it's place for bats. That's why they close. And listen, in Poland, mostly all forests belong for government. So this forest belong for government, but these ruins are leasing for private person since 1992. So that's why we've got animals here, and also like here, like so just that. So we called bunker for Martin Borman, but actually it was shelter built for him. It was built 1944 as a whole staff. Workers needed 5 months to build such construction. Well, just wait for me. If you want, we can't explore only if you want picture, you could go stairs, take picture and back. Because if you really want explore corridors than room, we ought to go to bunker number 16. So no problem, because we could do all tour. I tell you why it's danger. Don't go further, please. You do for your responsibility. Sorry, I told you only stairs. I tell you why. Because in the end of corridor, it's an abyss, and like this. So only for the picture. And the system was such: if was a danger situation, people who were working next to could go quick, find in the middle shorter corridors, and then hermetically sealed door, and then rooms. Be patient. Bunker 16, it's available. Not here, because other side, roof collapse. You can't find room here. I know this place very much, very well. Actually, ventilation system you could see over there. Partly, look, and then pipe against water. I mean humid, against humid, so water could flow out. Construction was such. Each 25 centimeters rebar.
Unbelievable. I wonder if they just bombed the whole head out of it after before.
Yeah, for fun.
To make it look like they're actually holding it up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when first tourists started to visit this place, 1959, so they said, okay, let's support wall, falling down otherwise. Of course, now we've got different version. If you put stick, you come to Poland. If you put small stick, your dreams realize. If you pick the biggest, you get married very good. Oh, so different story. But this is example what happened with the wall, because this wall was together. Actually, when Hitler left this place, 20 November 44, Keitel signed document that they must destroy. Operation had code name Destroy Island. TNT, they had to transport it from the place. There was a big garrison about 25 kilometers east. We called now this place Giżycko. It was Fortress Bojen. Well, probably they've got plan of the bunkers. So they put between wall and roof inside 5 tons, maybe more. And when Russian were about 30 kilometers further east, Serbia-Russian front, they destroy. Maybe it was half a day, maybe 1 day, or maybe 2 days. But the day is 24th January 1945. Big pyrotechnic show, nobody shooting, even was a small earthquake, ice broken in the lake, because look, wall falling down, roof collapse. So that's why we couldn't explore, bunkers. 3 days later, Russians were in the nearest town. They raped women, destroyed town, and they looting. So they were staying as a temporary government, maybe 1 year, even more. So when Stalin and Churchill met again in Yalta, so it will be a little parody. Hey, Churchill, what you Stalin want from me? You promised me give me some European part. All right, give me matches. All right. So let's create border. So they put matches. So that's why it's true story. When they put border 30 kilometers here is Russia, so sometimes border was in the middle of the former village. Of course, Stalin needed strategic harbor. Here you are, Kaliningrad, 100 kilometers from here. And he said, well, for Polish people, for this bloody Polish people, we could give them what they needed. Part of East Prussia, Silesia, Pomerania, because anyway, I will be control this people, this country. It's true, because 50 years we've got communist, part, and our products were sent even or trained to Kaliningrad and to Sovietic, because they pay us transfer ruble. So not dollars, but transfer ruble. So that's why when was over, transformation, we've got problem, crisis, but finally we're good condition. Anyway, so 19th was completely, so transformation was, but 50 years was completely different reality in Poland. Okay, now I sing song about Hitler. If somebody guess which film is melody will be prize maybe. Maybe prize. Okay. Okay, the rumor was that Hitler wasn't complete man and he had just one ball. So this is the song. Okay, just a moment. I've got space. Yes, yes. Okay. Hitler had only got one ball. Goering had got but very small. Himmler had something similar, but small go balls had no balls at all. So, you know,
Wait, hold on.
now just think about this. So watch your step meanwhile. Uwaga. So this is other part of wall of the Martin Borman shirt. And next to was a Martin Borman house, let's say. He had separate communication system because Martin Bormann was Hitler's secretary, politician person. What happened with him, we don't know. He disappeared in Berlin. But no Argentina, I suppose.
Found the body under the streets or somewhere.
Of course, you could see on the picture. Look what they got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought so. Actually, there are a lot of unpublished picture with Hitler's tea house, but anyway, this is very famous picture I found in German book. This is working room. I mean, working room in Hitler's place. Somewhere here was here. I wanted to show you quick. Since February 44, here was a such building with windows. It was smaller bunker only, 2 meters thickness of roof. So actually, when Hitler left, workers started reinforced construction for such measure. All right, 6 months was enough, but if you look carefully, they added annexes with windows as a normal part. So here was a vegetarian kitchen. Similar annex was opposite further east. So main bunker, no windows, ventilation system, but a little paradox is that Hitler used this construction after reinforced only 2 weeks, because 8 November 44, from guest bunker he came here, and he left this place forever, 20 November 44. Of course, Dr. Morel, physician Morel, wrote in his lovely book that when Hitler back here in November, huge bunker like Egyptian tomb, but he had beautiful view from his bedroom to the forest. So it means that maybe Hitler used annex for sleep, because he was claustrophobic man, but who knows. But actually, when we go around, you can realize that it was huge construction, 36 meters, 36, shaped square, but other side where we are going, we could see only ruins, and other side was a main entrances, because nearby Hitler had social building, tea house, dining room. In tea house he used to talk until 4 a.m. and everybody had to listen to him. Favorite subject, architecture, Jewish problems, so it was all the time. Yeah, so if somebody said, go away, a Russian came closer, Hitler started shouting, if I live in Prussia, I will lose forever this land. So anyway, it was such. Eva Braun never came here. It was just people on duty. He phoned her very often. Eva, oh, Eva, somebody won't kill me. Oh, poor Adi, don't worry, be happy. happy. Dear Eva, I will send my 2 trousers to Berchtesgaden with special letter. The last sentence is true because Hitler sent Eva Braun 2 trousers when he was in 20 July in a meeting where Stauffenberg bomb exploded. You know, really he sent uniform to Berchtesgaden. The place called Wolfsle, I tell you quick, because Hitler's nickname, politician one, was Mr. Wolf, and he liked use this word for his headquarters. So that's why he called this place Wolfsle. In Ukraine, he had also headquarters, which was smaller one. He used 100 days, but anyway, it was werewolf. In Belgium and France, Wolfschlucht. But anyway, he felt quite safe because it was German territory. Actually, if you are eager to go around, so let's do this. I will be continuing.